Okay, so we've had a little bit of a garden scare this week, so I'm going to share it with you, but I am also going to explain why I'm a little hopeful. So if you've been following along, you know that my corn has been doing amazing. I have not ever really successfully grown corn. The closest I got was 2 years ago. The corn was almost fully done, and then we had a huge storm. It was flooding all over Connecticut, and they got completely ripped out of the ground. So this year, I made sure to plant them a little bit deeper. And if you haven't been following along, this is what they looked like. Now we actually got a huge storm again, not last night, but the night before, and this is what they look like now. Just for a better visual, this is what they're looking like. And so, as you can imagine, yesterday I woke up and was devastated. But there are a couple things that are keeping me hopeful. The first sign that's keeping me hopeful is that the roots are not exposed. So 2 years ago when this had happened, the roots were completely out of the ground. You could see almost the entire root ball, and even trying to stake them back up, I knew that they had no chance. Second thing keeping me hopeful is that none of the stalks are kinked. They're still straight, they're just flat. The reason that's keeping me hopeful is because that doesn't show any damage. It just looks like a corn stalk that's laying down. It's completely flat and straight, and there's no roots exposed. So I decided to do a little bit of research to see if there was anything I can do to save this corn, because this is like 60 corn stalks, and they look so green and beautiful. They were like taller than me. I was so hopeful. And what I discovered and what I think I'm gonna do is leave them. Corn has this amazing ability to pick itself up after it falls, especially if the roots aren't exposed and the stalks aren't bent. And essentially what it does is it sends signals to itself to create a new root that kind of bends like a knee to help prop itself back up. So this is actually really common for corn, even if it doesn't fall quite like this. If they just kind of tip over in the wind a little bit, it'll teach itself to start standing back up, and it gets stronger and stronger. And that's how you end up with those really sturdy corn stalks. So what you don't want to do is prevent that. You don't want to be staking. I mean, I don't want to get 60 stakes anyways, but you don't want to be staking because, one, you don't want to disturb the root. You don't want to shove the stake through the root, and you don't want to prevent it from its own growth. You don't want to prevent it from becoming that strong, sturdy corn stalk that you see in all the cornfields. Another really good sign is that the leaves are still very deep green, and they still feel the exact same. You know, when you pick something, it kind of gets flimsy, especially after sitting in the heat. They haven't lost any of their moisture. They're not flimsy, they're not paper thin, they're super dark green, and they look exactly the same. Had it started yellowing or getting paper thin, I would think that there was damage somewhere in the roots underground or in the stalk, somewhere where I can't see it, but they look and feel the exact same.